We're gearing up. Brace for impact. A massive firestorm is going to be hitting our reality just around November 8th. And just like how things just fall into place, you get the perfect storm of energy. Right now, you might be experiencing severe DNA activation symptoms. We get these light codes that come in from the Great Solar Flash. If you're new to this journey, the sun is changing and the sun is going up another octave. And you might have noticed the change in the sun. You have to remember this. Energy is the ability to cause change, and we can detect energy's presence by noticing the change. A lot of us have noticed the change in the sun, and we have noticed the change in our homeostasis. A lot of people are experiencing these DNA activation symptoms, these ascension symptoms, because your body is upgrading right now. I called it the preparation to accept several years ago because we are going to accept the energies, and I'm going to be going into detail with these light codes. They're telling our cells what we need to do. Brace for impact, light warriors. Metaphysical Mike, 555, the fifth dimension. I appreciate you. I am doing this inner work and healing all my traumas for my family and for all of humanity. I never want another soul to go through my pain and suffering. And I understand that. Thanks for sharing that with all of us, Metaphysical Mike. I'm grateful for the support. We're all kind of healing ourselves. And, you know, you might be dealing with traumas right now. You never realized you had these traumas. Well, you're actually healing traumas that maybe your whole lineage, your ancestors dealt with, and you're actually here right now to purge these densities, to actually heal yourself. Your DNA is so powerful, and it's much more important than you were led to believe. You might have been programmed. It's a subconscious program. The controllers of the narrative, the serpents, they told you had junk DNA. Human, your DNA is just junk. Ha, 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 ha. We don't know. No. It's actually responsible for light and sound reception and transmission. And that's why the light codes that are coming in, they're actually telling you, they're telling your cells how to replicate. It's giving the codes to your cells, what we need to do to survive this. Please smash the like button if you're learning something new today. Tammy, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Light codes, light bodies, light keys, downloads. I'm almost floating. I'm so light. They put it in my face so I can alchemize it nice, fast, and right. Thank you for sharing that. I'm actually feeling like the insides of my body have been bashed apart. About a month ago, I shared a video about Heinrich metamorphosis that we get from these solar flash bursts. And, I've been feeling kind of drained the last few days. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit about these symptoms. You might be experiencing these symptoms as well. So let's just take a moment. Let's send out a frequency so that we can deal with these ascension symptoms that we're all feeling. And then we'll get on with the show. Your whole life, you had no clue how powerful you are. Oh, but you're all gonna realize that power as we get hit with this firestorm in the upcoming days. Yeah. E Hart, thank you so much for the support. So happy I found you. So happy that you're here and part of our family right now. Dawn M, that's what I'm going to be talking about. My lower back is the worst it's been ever. It's unbelievable. And again, if you are accustomed to yourself, everyone knows your own homeostasis. No one else can tell you how you normally live in your life maintaining regulation condition. Not everyone could tell you what's your life maintaining condition. What's regular for you? What's regular for me is not regular for you. But yes, the tailbone is really, really, really painful right now. So we gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. If you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this message. The more you click the like, it really helps the algorithms. I'm really grateful for that support. If it calls you and you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You'll get all the daily updates because this world's about to collapse and a new one is being birthed simultaneously. And people are looking out there and saying, what's really going on? And this is a beautiful community for all people to really talk with each other. It's not just about me, but when you guys share in the comments, and we have a beautiful community on Patreon. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we hold live Zoom meetings. We have tons of videos waiting for you on Patreon, and the link is in the description if you'd like to join Patreon. I'm grateful for that support. If you'd like to support the channel page and this work, there's a link pinned above and at the pinned comment. I'm grateful for all of you. And Deamber555, the fifth dimension, thank you so much for the support. Great rising, Michael, and to all the warriors, fifth dimension. Oh, yeah. A party my soul has been waiting for. Oh, this party is lit for sure, Deamber. Thank you so much for the support. It is a lit party. Yeah, and I appreciate that. And if you are part of our Patreon community, continue to share in the comments so that others know a little bit more about it. We're creating new things that have never been done before. And what has never been done before is this solar flash event, especially right now. We are experiencing energies that we've never experienced before. You might be feeling very exhausted during this time period, and you might feel like your nerves are fried and very irritable. If the mic is picking it up right on cue, we get some dissonance in the dissonant frequencies. But that's just, it's divine timing right now. And, you're getting these upgrades. You're actually battling everything right now. You're getting these upgrades, which are important for us. You're dealing with a lot. We also have a satanic cabal that's trying to hold on to their control through subconscious programming frequencies. So there's a whole whirlwind of frequencies right now. And if this seems interesting to you, if you're new to this, Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. We are in a whirlwind of frequencies. Some are from God, the source frequency, the light of Christ, which is returning. It's been coming in since 2012. We're upgrading. They wanted to put you back down into the vibration of fear in 2012. They told you the world was going to end so that you would live in a false matrix reality in the vibration of fear. And you cannot create in a place of fear. Their plans have backfired. They shut the world down in 2020 because they knew that this great spiritual awakening is happening right now. And the more that a person is in fear, they get sicker. It's actually called the nocebo effect. We should learn about it. And not only do we get sicker, we actually are paralyzed. We can't create in this fear state. I've been feeling the symptoms very intensely. Whenever I feel these intense symptoms, I share it with all of you, and they happen to be the most powerful videos because when people across the world, You might be on a different continent. You might be on the other side of the country, and you're experiencing the same exact symptoms that I'm experiencing. It's a great science experiment. Tesla said we're in the ether, and we're all connected in the electric universe, where electromagnetism actually plays a bigger role than the controllers taught you. George Stewart, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Starbucks Stew, love and light to all. Thank you for your work. Ready for the flash. Thank you, George. If you're ready for the flash, why don't you write ready for the flash in the chat? If you stumbled across this and you have no clue what we're talking about, why don't you subscribe to the channel so you're prepared for the great solar flash? The great solar flash and how you manage it is actually an inside job. No one's coming down to save you. False satanic trash on the TV is not going to save you. You're going to save yourself. And this is a community where we take ownership for our lives. We are going to create the reality that we want to experience. There's nothing more powerful than yourself. And you're going to learn that as we get hit with this firestorm. So right now, the entire spine is feeling quite stiff. On the course of my journey, and maybe this will resonate with you. So, some people might, they could be new to this. They want to hide this information, but we have to share our own experiences, and no one can take that away. Roxanne, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Love the work you do. Much love and light. Thank you. It's my honor to do this work. On the course of my journey for years, I'm easily able to crack my spine, crack the neck, right? From the neck all the way down to the base of the spine. The base of the spine is in incredible amounts of pain right now. Usually I don't take, like a leave and pain stuff like that. But this rising, I had to take a leave. As I'm sitting on this chair right now, I have a lot of pain. It's better because I took that, but you might be experiencing this right now. And how I know it's different, I'm usually able to just crack my neck, crack my back, crack my lower back. The lower back is like locked into place right now. And there's a tremendous amount of energy coming in. Your spine is a receiver. Tesla said, I am the receiver in the electric universe. So just like an antenna, we're antennas, our DNA receptors are antennas, and we're taking in all of this energy right now. So you might be feeling this, especially in your spine. Your DNA are receptors. They're not junk DNA pieces like the dumb controllers of the narrative try to program in your mind. It's actually coiled like the Tesla coil. So your DNA receptors are actually energy amplifiers. Did you know that? You could write it in the chat right now. And if you're learning something new, continue to smash the like button. It's the way that we get the message out there to the people. Your DNA is coiled like the Tesla coil. So it is an energy amplifier. And the energy is coming in from the great solar flash during the preparation to accept. This world is going to be hit with a firestorm real soon. We've had many solar flashes before. We've shared this, and if you're new on the journey, if you want some evidence, and you could go to the channel page, and back in December of 2020, we got hit with a major solar flash that knocked the Schumann resonance off the chart. It was the highest measurement of the Schumann resonance that we've ever had in the history of recorded Schumann resonance. We had another one again recently in March. And we knew it was coming. We shared about it. Some people, they expect. Remember, our ego, a lot of people are in the ego. And listen, I take out the accountability mirror. Even myself, I expect things to happen a certain way, play out a certain way. It doesn't happen the way we pictured in our mind. But once again, we got hit with this flash in March. And March and April, we had massive symptoms again. Massive changes to our timeline. And you have to realize that, we have to adapt. We're evolving, but we're adapting during this time period. And, for me, we shared this recently. There's more, You might be holding more belly fat or actually more water around your midsection. I actually learned about this many years ago, and when they spoke about what to expect during this time. And, like even myself, sometimes you might get a little chubby chub around the midsection, but it's different. I could actually feel it. I know this might sound weird to certain people, but I can feel this type of fat, and it doesn't feel like it normally feels. If this resonates with you, share it in the chat, share it in the comments. Are you experiencing this bloating, this extra water retention / fat in the midsection? And it actually feels different than it ever felt before. And I see the chat is blowing up right now. Carol writes, exactly. Thank you, see? And our organs are being protected from this solar flash energy. So we actually hold this extra water to protect ourselves from this burst of energy that's coming in. Remember, the energy could be good, anything that's good, but you don't want to put too much on you at the same, all at once at the same time. So, you're, feeling this, and if you're feeling these symptoms, my spine is very achy, and usually I'm able to crack the spine, and maybe you can't, like I can't. All of a sudden, I can't crack. I'm like, oh, I wish I could just crack it. I always was able to crack my spine. Why can't I crack my spine? So it's really intense right now. We're bracing for impact. There's a firestorm that's going to hit this earth November 8th. And it's really, it's all in divine timing. It's almost the perfect storm. What happens in the spiritual realm, we're going to see something manifest in the in the physical realm. We are receiving codes. So if you're new to the solar flash and light codes, you might be new to this. And whether you're new or not, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this message. Your DNA receptors, you receive these codes. You are receiving codes that tell that tell the cells how to upgrade. Think about that. You're receiving the light codes that's giving a signal. You say, some people say, the light codes, that's just spiritual wackadoo stuff. That's not science. If you're new to this, this has been going on for a while. It's called trans-rational spirituality. There are beautiful doctors and scientists like Dr. Bruce Lipton that have been sharing this for years. If you say, Michael, how did you learn a lot of the stuff that you know today? Dr. Bruce Lipton is a great influencer to myself on my journey. I pay it forward. I give homage to those that influenced me on my journey as I am influencing the next wave. If you're new to this, you should check out Dr. Bruce Lipton. Tremendous. Love you, Bruce. Nature Boy. Woo! Thank you so much, Nate. I've got this strange symptom where people gnash their teeth at me when I send them a truth meme. You're getting the cognitive dissonance, it's called, Nature Boy. There's a lot of growling out there. We're experiencing the rapture, Nature Boy. You could put out a frequency, and you will have the people that are on your vibration that send you love, and there are demonic creatures out there. We should always remember the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said it's the content of character. It's not about the age, the race, the religion, or gender at this time. We are the Hopi Prophecy Rainbow Warriors. This has been prophesized, and the Hopi Prophecy states different colors, classes, and creeds are coming together right now. And everything is a frequency. It's the content of character. Dr. Martin Luther King shows us the Hopi prophecy as well. It's not about all these labels. They put labels out there. There's no hashtag no labels. I'm not a religion. I'm not a race. Actually, I'm Michael. Who are you, dear one? There's no labels out there. Throw the labels out, right? Throw the labels out, because we're all one right now. We're all one. Tammy, thanks again. I really appreciate you. Tammy writes, it's hard to ascend higher when you eat other beings' consciousness. You can't have other beings' consciousness in your consciousness light body, FYI. Thank you so much for the support and sharing that. Sometimes we take on the fear of others. And this happens many ways. It's what we consume. What we consume is not only what we eat and drink, it's what we watch and what we listen to. Turn off the TV, turn on YouTube. There are so many studies that show that YouTube is destroying that TV. TV is failing by the minute and YouTube is succeeding. And there's much evidence to that right now. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat right now, they are watching more YouTube than they watch TV. It's always good to take an escape. I've been doing that. You could watch some of these movies, but watch the movie with an open third eye. The movie is teaching you something totally different. It's true. Take everything that you're learning. You're expanding your consciousness. Go back, watch some of the movies that you've watched before, and you're going to see a totally different story. So we're receiving these light codes. It's telling ourselves how to be prepared. So you might be getting this swelling in the body. You're feeling your spine, really get tight right now. You're feeling these energies. My advice, and again, this is what I do over the course of my journey. Don't get lazy. Move. Once again, don't get lazy. Move. When I woke up this morning, I felt like a disaster. It's easy to tap out. It's easy to just say, I just want to sit on the couch today and rest. But you actually feel better when you move. I did a full video on this. It was called Move the Waters of the Body. The water needs to flow. Everything has to flow because you have a lot of densities coming out. You have to purge them. You have to get rid of them. You have to excrete them. So, constantly move just by simply being in alignment. See, when I make this video, I'm in alignment with my soul. I feel so much better when I'm with you. So take the time to realize this. So don't get lazy, move, and realize that we're on a journey right now. We don't have that. We do have. Listen, I'm a real guy. You know what I'm saying? We have expectations. I get them too. I get frustrated just like you. We're all the same. But this is a journey. Don't have a 5-year plan right now. If you go on a date and they ask you for a 5-year plan, next, keep on going. We're on a journey right now, and we don't have any expectations. And you have to, recently I was watching Back to the Future. And, we're timeline jumping right now. Things are going all over the place. It seems like nothing's happening, but we're actually in a spiritual, energetic war. And if you put your ego aside, this journey might be new to you. You say, oh, we saw these things in movies. It's not real. It's actually real. So when you're realizing we're actually in a timeline war right now, we're in a frequency war. Nikola Tesla, a frequency war. That's why it's going back and forth. They're not going to quit so easily. You're actually serving in World War III, the spiritual war, when you feel like it's not so easy. And I know it's not. We're about to witness a massive event, if you will, in the history of humanity. We're being purged by a firestorm. It's set to come in around November 8th. And there are many synchronicities that happen on November 8th. There's actually an eclipse the same time. When we see the solar flash energies, where we see energies that come in from the galactic center, when we see these eclipses, when we see these physical events that happen in society, it's all happening at the same time, the bottleneck of time. And I'm going to give you a real life example. If you say, Michael, this is this is a little maybe too much. This is out there. What is a real life example in the physical world where energies all aligned at the same moment to create a massive storm? Please smash the like button if you're learning something new. If you want to help others find this message, I really appreciate if you smash the like button. It's a great help. Bay Area believer, boom. Thank you so much, Bay Area. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support, the daily attention. Hurricane Sandy. Yeah. Hurricane Sandy. They actually called it a superstorm because there were many factors that all happened at the same time to form this superstorm, where we're going to get a superstorm of galactic energy, a firestorm that's going to be affecting us, and we're about to get hit with it. Just like Hurricane Sandy, many factors affected Hurricane Sandy. There was actually a hurricane and another big storm that merged, and it all happened during a full moon. So what the devastation, the main devastation of that time period was the storm surge. So the moon was tugging on the tides, the pressure of the hurricane, then it mixed with another storm. All of this pulled the ocean and created a massive storm, a massive change. It all happened at the same time. So now, in this reality, we're experiencing solar flash energies, eclipses, right? All of these things are happening at the same time. And, some of these things might be new to you, but, I know a lot of you are familiar with the eclipses and how it affects the energies of the world. You could have a full moon effect. The eclipse is like a full moon times 10. So this is all happening at the same time. All of these energies, and I want us to really understand this. And I used Hurricane Sandy as an example of physical things, right? But there's energetic things, and they are physical too. You feel these changes that are happening inside of your body. There's so many things that are happening all at once right now. And you're preparing right now. You feel it in your body. You might be experiencing the massive pain at the base of your spine or the Kundalini. Some people like to call it the Kundalini. This is a channel and community for all people. So, if you just want to, is it your spinal column? Is it your Kundalini? Whatever it is. Is it your third eye? Is it your pineal gland? This is a message for all people. Let's take this 432 hertz energy, God's frequency, to heal ourselves as we deal with these DNA ascension symptoms from the solar flash. Are you activating? I know you're activating, Light Warriors. You feel this right now. You actually feel a lot of pain. Future proves past. Please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important energy update and message and information. Information that might not be so popular. You won't see it on the failing TV, but you will find it on the exploding exponentially YouTube. More and more people are tuning into this type of message because once you have firsthand experience, nothing could stop it anymore. You might be, Lynn Roberts, thank you so much. 888 abundance code. I appreciate you, Lynn. I really appreciate it. Fun fact, after stopping pharmaceuticals for autoimmune disease 5 years now, free of the disease. Congratulations, Lynn. Congratulations. Yeah, a lot of people deal with these unexplained things. Ivory Moon, thank you so much. 999 completion code. I appreciate you, Ivory Moon. We are leveling up, and you're leveling up as well, Ivory Moon. I love you. When we look back in time and we share certain things, you have to have an inner standing that things don't happen physically in the now moment. If you were part of our, I know we gained a lot of people recently on our channel, in our community. If you were part of our channel and community in August, we shared about the Lionsgate portal. Remember the Lionsgate portal? And those energies that you took in, it built that lion, that courage, that body that you truthfully are, the sovereign person that you truthfully are. The power came inside of you during the Lionsgate portal. And you might have not embodied it at that exact moment. But we have to remember the seeds that I plant today will not bear fruit today. Remember that Lionsgate portal? Remember all we shared? If you're new to the channel, go to the channel page, check out the line. Just type in Lionsgate portal our everyday lives and it'll come up for you. The Lionsgate portal gave us the energies that we're using now. Now we're in a different portal. We're in the holy portal. And now the veil is very thin. And we're embracing who we truthfully are at this time. You're going to see people's true colors right now. Oh, you're going to see the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy. Oh, and you're going to see some satanic trash reveal themselves. Look around. Look how people behave around you at this time. Put on that full armor of God, light warriors. The true self is coming out, and it's coming out now. But the beauty of this, when you embrace this now, it's free will. This is it. The solar flash is an inside job. The solar flash, yes. People have asked me, how come, some of these people, they're sleeping. They're not getting these symptoms and activations. Well, number one, there is free will. You have to accept the light of Christ through free will. And there are other things where the DNA receptors, maybe people's DNA receptors have been shut down and they're not receiving the light codes anymore. I don't know. Do you know people that their DNA receptors have been shut down? We're not the only ones that know about the Great Solar Flash event. There's a lot. There's a lot that's going on that we have to realize. That's interesting. And please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be part of the group chat. Yes, Monica, we're walking away from old families and gaining new families. A lot of people are new to this. You're actually embodying who you truthfully are. You came into this world, you didn't know anything about this world and how it works. And some people chose, we actually chose our parents. Some people don't get that. Some people chose to be with their soul family, and some people decided to have very hard upbringings to prepare them. You know, and we're all being prepared ahead of time. We're training for what's about to happen. We get stronger. We're forged in the fire. Iron sharpens iron. And that's why you're the best there is right now. You're the best that humanity has to offer. You could write it in the chat right now. I am the best there is. I tell you time after time, I'm the best there is at what I do. And that's the vibration that we need right now. We don't need weakness right now. We don't need narcissists right now. No. We need the warriors of the rainbow. And it's coming, I was going to say to a theater near you, but it's coming to a reality near, it's coming to a reality near you. You could see the fake right now. The fake, they could go out there, they could have a teleprompter, or my fellow American, and they read the teleprompter for 5 minutes, and that's all they could do because they're part of a matrix. It's called artificial consciousness. I taught you about artificial consciousness. If you're new to the channel, a couple of days ago, artificial consciousness. Why don't you check it out, Light Warriors? Artificial consciousness. It's true. If you're authentic, you could just maybe, I don't know, write down a couple of bullets and you could talk and be authentic. And that's how it's going to expose itself in the light. We're moving to the age of authenticity. And they could try to hide during this time period, but the cream always rises to the top. Ooh, yeah, the cream rises to the top. Light Warriors. Someone in the chat has to remember that one. Someone, please. Otherwise, my jokes aren't funny. Frank, you're the lion, Frank. I love you, Frank. Thank you so much. This family is the best there is. It's the best there is, Frank. You know, we don't have to be the most popular. We don't bow down. We don't do these weird things to become popular overnight. You know, there's no such thing. You know, every once in a while, through divine timing, you'll have a big burst. You have to put a big question mark. Because the mainstream, they promote these things and they want to push it in front of you to create this subconscious program and people see it. So it's the truth, see? We have to realize, you know, that it takes hard work and dedication. I've shared with you for 4 years, this is the power of resiliency and authenticity. It lasts the test of time. And you're seeing all of these fake structures be torn down by the solar flash. Are you solar flash ready? You should write it in the chat that you're solar flash ready. We're all solar flash ready, and you have to embrace and embody this time. And if you're just tuning into the live stream, you might be feeling these DNA activation symptoms. You're feeling it mostly in the base of the spine. And seriously, let me know in the chat, can you normally crack your back, your neck, your spine, and now it's like so tight you can't even crack it right now? And we're scattered around the world. If we're all experiencing the same symptom, it really gives people validation to the feelings that they're having. You're getting extra swelling in the midsection. Nothing can stop this firestorm. It's divine. All of these energies are coming, just like how Hurricane Sandy was the perfect storm. We're getting a perfect energetic storm. A storm is here. It's electromagnetic storm, actually. He's the scientist. No, like that scientist, right? Oh, there's always like the scientist is like the guy in Independence Day. He's like, it's a countdown. It's a count. Everyone thought it was crazy until they realized it was real. Remember Independence Day? Did you watch that Independence Day movie? Are you ready to celebrate your independence, Light Warriors? It's an independence. We are all celebrating the independence, the freedom of subconscious programming. If you're ready for your independence, why don't you write it in the chat? It's our independence. That's what it's all about right now. Free of subconscious programs, free of limiting beliefs. Human, you cannot do that, human. You know those serpents. I'm here to share with all of you. They're not allowed to touch you, but what they can do is get in your mind, and they can get you from stopping yourself. Over the course of my journey, you know, some people, they might even be called so-called friends and family. Do you know so-called? Share in the chat. If this is real to you, share it in the chat so others understand this. You'll have friends and family that they activate like the Mr. Smith. You cannot do this. You cannot do. I have some words, but you have to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. It's true, right? It's true. Self-doubt. You have to throw out the self-doubt. They try to creep into your mind. Remember, they like you, but once you expand out and you're getting too powerful, the narcissist comes out and they want to keep you down. They want to push you down. You have to keep, because you're making them feel uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Oh, you stop it now. Let's send out one more vibrational frequency for the warriors of the rainbow to rise during the holy portal. It's very powerful to be on point. Brent Barry writes, Michael is always on point. You got to be on point right now. It's serious. You got to be on point right now. You have to be on point. The inexhaustible belief in yourself right now. Accountability to yourself right now. You got to be on point. Recovery Lightworker, thank you so much. It's a tycoon. It's our contract tycoon. Yeah. I would like to see the, if you're new to this journey, they said we signed a spiritual contract before we came into this prison planet. Dolores Cannon called it a prison planet. I would like to see that signature on the contract. No, but things are getting a lot better right now. At first, it seems scary. You might be losing a worthless relationship that drains your life force energy like a parasite. You could lose the relationship. You might lose a job. You thought this job was everything. Nah, but that job was actually affecting your health. You lose it. You're being raptured. You're being raptured out of all of these things. So, and I'm reading the chat, people and myself, you might lose a job unlawfully, but that's okay. You're going to be repaid abundantly. You might lose a relationship. That's okay. Something better is going to take its place right now. You got to let go. And listen, I shared this myself. I'm an authentic man. I have trouble letting go of things. If you want to be a real teacher, you got to be authentic. I struggle with letting things go. But the more that we let go, and listen, everyone's different. Some people can let go of things quickly, and it's all different. If you're new to the channel, and if you'd like to join our Patreon, we have the 8 Dimensions of Wellness community. There are 8 dimensions of wellness. Some dimensions, it's so easy for you to let go, and then there are certain things that you kind of grind on. Tammy, thank you again. Our contract is called a tycoon. Oh, I don't know. Thanks for sharing that. That's interesting. The Taurus is stubborn, Brandy. Yeah, we all have different characteristics, but it really is important to embrace these solar flash energies. And we are upgrading in divine timing for what's about to happen. Let go of control, Julie. Absolutely. Ready to rock it. Yeah. And people are feeling each other's vibes right now. If you're struggling during this time period, they said it will be hard to tell the truth. It will be hard to tell what's good and evil in the end times. I can't express this enough. The power of being alone. Nikola Tesla said, be alone. that's where ideas are born. And today, we're going to take a little trip. We're going to be out alone on the lake. Ready for the lake? We're going to be going by the lake. And, people get in your ear. And the more that you're alone, you're going to find yourself. And slowly, you start to some people are listening. They say, I've lost so many people. And that's okay. We're going through the rapture right now. It's okay. That's interesting. John writes, the Euphrates is almost empty. If you're part of our group chats, please share if you have some of these pictures, and let's share together. We have, if you're new to any of our community, we have a Telegram. We have a new Twitter. Grateful for everyone that joins our brand new censorship-free Twitter. I had a small Twitter in the past. I was unlawfully banned from Twitter. I never got an explanation. I'm still waiting on that explanation. But we're back on Twitter. It's supposedly censorship-free. So let's utilize Twitter. Let's see how it goes. We're on Telegram as well. If you'd like to join our Patreon, I'm very grateful for the support there. We hold live Zoom meetings. We could all collaborate on Zoom. If you feel that the Patreon is worth it, why don't you share it in the chat? That's how we share things authentically in this family and community. Thank you, Janelle. And that's what we all have to do right now. We have to be an authentic. We have to create things from scratch, right? Even my Twitter, I'm creating from scratch. I'm gonna make a little Twitter tweet later. So I'm grateful when all of you retweet the tweet. And listen, I'm new to all this, as all of you, and we're gonna share today. Share this video link with the hashtag Solar Flash. Yeah, the Solar Flash. It's the light of Christ. It's coming back. It's going into your DNA. It's great to see everyone. And please keep going, keep sharing. Remember that we're on a journey right now. And we're all going to become the person that we came here to be. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Yeah. And share your experiences. If you're on the live, come back into this video and leave a comment. If you're watching on the replay, please leave a comment. What are the symptoms that you're feeling? Nothing can stop what's about to happen. Absolutely nothing. Because it's the solar flash. You could run, but you can't hide from the solar flash. No. You're going to have to embrace it. You're going to have to let go. You're going to have to ride the wave. Ride the wave at this time. Ride the wave, dear ones. Ride the wave. I know you feel it in your back. And that's why I'm sharing this, because it gives it value. Even for me, I'm like, wow, this is crazy right now. But we're also doing. Thank you so much, Awakening 5D, and very grateful. Please keep clicking the like, share the video link. We are going to make it to and through the event. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. Nothing can stop the great solar flash. Absolutely nothing. This is the holy portal. Embrace who you truthfully are. You're your soul. That's what you are. You're not the mask that society taught you to wear. Reveal who you are now during the holy portal. I love you all. Bye for now.